By October 1914, Japanese heavy artillery was pounding German positions around the clock. Not like the small cannons you might imagine from old war movies, but rather these were massive modern siege guns that could punch through concrete and steel like tissue paper. The psychological impact was devastating. German soldier accounts preserved in the Bundesarchiv military archives describe the constant thunder of incoming shells, the impossibility of sleep, and the gradual realization that their situation was hopeless. Supply shortages meant that they were running low on food, ammunition, and medical supplies. But the Germans weren't going down without a fight. They conducted several nighttime raids on Japanese positions, used their few remaining ships to shell Japanese landing areas, and their coastal batteries managed to damage several Japanese vessels. According to Charles Stevenson's Germany Asia Pacific Empire, German resistance was fierce enough that Japanese casualties were actually higher than expected for what should have been a one-sided battle. The turning point came when Japanese aircraft, primitive by today's standards but revolutionary for 1914, began dropping bombs directly on German positions. This was some of the first strategic bombing in military history, and it showed the Germans that nowhere was safe. What made this bombardment so significant was its precision. The Japanese weren't just randomly shelling the area. They were systematically destroying specific military targets while largely avoiding civilian areas, because they wanted to capture Tsingtao's infrastructure intact.